Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening, everybody. This is Lady Wit. I'm on here again to work on the last few houses that I have. I don't know how many I'll be able to get to tonight. I know last night we did 3, but we're getting down to the nitty gritty on what I've got left over, and the last few things that we've got left over seem to be like they're going to be pretty big builds. So I'm going to try the process of elimination each one of them to see which one I might be able to get done first. Might be a little bit easier, however many blocks or whatever. So we're going to get on into it. I'm Lady Wit, and thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And I like to build Hobbit-inspired houses, even though my town is really not a town of just hobbits or hobbit houses. I only got really 1, maybe 2 hobbit houses in here. 3 hobbit houses, but everything else is all over the place. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So we finally got our book library done. Did that last night. Created a grocery store. We have a softball in the back. Doesn't look like a softball, but it's a softball. I finished out T5X last night, and we're just roaming around here. But these 2, and then the TFX or T5X that I finished last night. Those were all done last night. So, all right. So the last 6 houses that I need, I'm going to do my Lily's Dogs logo, which I forgot to bring in my paper, so that's going to be one of the last ones I do, I guess. I need a giant dog. I need a birdhouse. Possibly a villager hall. That doesn't mean I'm going to do an entire one, because I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that or not on here. It's not going to do me any good if I can't get back into survival on here. And with the way this app acts up, I don't really want to try. Next one would be birdhouse, fox house, and then of course on the top of this mountain here I want to put the number 25 and possibly build a house inside of that. So if there are any other houses that you guys look like or maybe possibly want me to build, drop a comment, and I will be more than happy to do what I can about building that. So I think we're going to go ahead and get down into it. Alright, I think I might just try out with the fox house first. Do a little bit of a fox house. I'm not really 100% sure how to do it, but I have seen one of my friends built one time in the server that we are in, and I might see if I can't try my hand at making one. It looked pretty easy. I'd been inside of it, so I know it's got a little house inside of it. So we're going to give her a go. What do you think about that? Alright, I don't know where my moderators are at this evening. They're probably really busy. It's okay. I know they've got lives aside from just messing with mine, and it'll be quite alright. Yes. Alright, now I gotta get in here and get my dirt, because I make a hole like that and then I don't fill it up and it makes me feel bad because I've done messed up the ground. Alright, I'm trying to eliminate some of these trees right now so I can build right here next to these big giant books that I created last night. I thought that was pretty cool. In fact, I'll go in there and show you what it looks like now. It looks pretty neat. So I called it number 23 because that was number 23 on the list. Alright, so we'll go in here first. This is giant furnace room, I guess. This is where you'd put in an apartment, like where you would sleep or something like that. But the bad thing about it is the roof is too low for that, so you probably wouldn't be able to sleep in here. But I did put beds up here. So this is what the upstairs looks like. I put beds in there. Each book is a little bit different. You got the pages, turn the pages white. But yeah, that's what that looks like. And then I'm going inside of this other one over here. This one here I made for Van Meter. He's a good friend of ours. I've known him for a few years now. I thought this was pretty cool, so I just made it a little grocery store. And I plan on filling up some of this other stuff here once I figure out what I want to put there and over here, So each one of these is a little slot, and you can actually put stuff in there, just like this. And that's the benefit of having something like this on here. It's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, those doors shut at the same time. It's super awesome. All right. So, trees. It's time for these trees to go bye-bye. Yeah, I've been hanging out with some different streamers that I've been either introduced to or I found online. And one of the guys that, if you like dinosaurs, this guy does a lot of streaming with these dinosaurs. His name's Milkman. It's X Milkman X. And he streams on Twitch and TikTok. He does a pretty cool job at talking to his people, and he does a really good job in being a streamer. So if you ever get a chance and you want to check out what he's doing, he's running a game right now that is called fiddlesticks. I done forgot. Let me see if I can find him real quick. I can't remember the game he's doing. But anyway, just look him up. He's got all kinds of stuff he does. And I was introduced to him through Ghastly Golden. Ghastly Golden's also another streamer that I talked to. His wife and I actually work together, so they're a pretty good team. And then if you like stuff a little more on the side of first-person shooting, I got another couple friends that are streamers that they do a lot of Warzone, and they're always online. That's let's see, I'm trying to figure out trying to remember what his name is. Assassinated You. It's a pretty good handle for a game like that. But yeah, they're always on. I know Assassinated You's on there probably 14, 15 hours a day between him and his wife. And they both still play the same game, so it's awesome. So yeah, I'm stretching out there and letting y'all know who'll watch. As soon as I can get it to where I have a suggested box thing. I got to figure out how to put all that together. Once I get it all together, I'll be adding that on there, but it ain't gonna stop me from talking about them. They're cool people. And if you're just popping in here, I'm preparing land again, like I always am. Taking down some trees. I'm getting ready to build a fox house. I think I'm going to do that this time. And so I'm going to take down these trees and get prepared for my creative pull to find me some inventory to start making these houses, or this house. I got 6 more left, y'all. 6 more houses to do. That don't mean that when I get a follower, if they choose a different house, it don't mean I ain't going to build a new one. That just means that at some point somebody's going to get one. If they don't care which one they get, I'll just pop their name on a name tag or a sign, and that'll be it. But they get the option. You get an option as to what kind of stuff what kind of house you want. So if you have a house that's a little bit harder for me, then I probably won't be able to get her done, but I will do my best. It's like redstone is kryptonite to me, so it may not be a good idea to ask for a redstone house unless I'm building it out of redstone. But yeah, so I think I might have to sit down here and wait for some of these trees to disappear. I've got to get into my inventory anyway so I can figure out what I'm going to be doing. And yeah. Alright, so let's see what kind of blocks I need. I do know that the foxes on here are orange, but I can also make them any color I want. Like, I can make them white, I can make them red, I can make them orange. But I think I'm going to go with the traditional orange, black, and white. So we will do that. And I'm going to go in here and grab the orange, the white, the black. Excuse me. And hopefully I'll remember how to put this thing together. I'm also going to need probably going to do an iron door, and then I'll just have to decorate it as I go. I do apologize. I just got off of work from a 12-hour shift, so I will be possibly yawning throughout this entire series, or this entire episode, so I apologize. It might make you tired, might make you sleepy, but hey, you might need some sleep. You never know.